Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you guys my review and tons of swatches of the brand new Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And this literally just launched not that long ago on March 17th on the Too Faced website, and it does retail, let's see, for $49, and this is limited edition. And if you guys were like me, an intense makeup collector or fan that really wanted this, you were probably up when the wee hours of the night trying to purchase this. For me, it was available at 2 a.m. Central Standard Time, so I set my alarm, 1:45, got up. My husband's like, what are you doing? I was like, nothing, go back to bed, I'm buying makeup. And he's like, what? I was like, just go back to bed, just go back to bed. So I was on the website at 1:50 and the website had already crashed, and it was a huge debacle trying to get this. Me and my friend Olivia stayed up till like, I don't know, 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., just like literally clicking and refreshing, and we kept texting each other. We're like, it's up, wait, no, it crashed again, and like, it was ridiculous. So we finally got our hands on the palette later in the morning at like 6 a.m. So I'm excited to be sharing this with you guys. Again, it is limited edition, and it is available on the Too Faced website. Now, it is currently sold out. However, I have a feeling they will be bringing it back in stock, or that it's also going to either eventually at some point be available at Sephora or Ulta. Here is what the back of the packaging looks like. It shows you all the shades. Now, with this limited edition palette, you do get a total of 18 shades, even though the actual packaging of the palette and everything and the way it looks is exactly the same as the chocolate bar palettes. You do get 4 more shades in here, and the reason being is that if you remember with the 3 chocolate bar, or the 2 chocolate bar and the bonbon one, that they have one of those, they actually have 2 of those rectangular eyeshadows in there. So that's why you actually get more in here, is because you don't have those 2 rectangular eyeshadows. You actually get 18 of them. And they do, let's see, so there are a total of 18 eyeshadows for 0.95 grams each, or a total of 17.1 grams in the entire palette. So let me read the back of it for you. It says, be sweet as a peach with these fresh picked shades infused with the juicy scent and antioxidant rich essence of peach. Create endless looks with 18 shades of peachy pinks, corals, bronzes, and pops of purples that will have you looking summer fresh year round. Includes our signature glamour guide with 3 looks to get you started. So, speaking of the guide, I actually don't know where mine went. But here is what the palette looks like. Super cute. Just as cute as like all of the chocolate bar palettes. They get an A+ for that. Too Faced always does an amazing job. It's just a beautiful ombre effect of like pinks, purples, and corals. And then instead of little chocolate bars, they have little peaches. Super duper cute. The back of it has a little smiley peach. He's so cute. Here is where the surprise is gonna come in, okay? When I just described it to you, from the back of the packaging, it says pinks, peaches, pops of colors, bright summer colors, right? The packaging is really bright and summery and everything, and then bam. Like, what is this business over here? These are some dark colors, you guys. Like, I could not believe when I opened up the palette that, like, when it's called the Sweet Peach palette, I was expecting tons of these really peachy, fun colors, and instead you have some really dark colors. Like these 9 pans over here, besides Bellini, are so dark. Like dark purple, black, green, dark kind of burgundy. Like I couldn't not believe it. I really thought this was going to be like a very vibrant pinky, purple, coral colored palette, like the whole thing. Like I know I've seen swatches on Instagram, like I shouldn't be entirely surprised, but I still was taken aback a little bit when I opened it. I was like, I could not believe how dark some of these are. Now, don't get me wrong, the formula is the exact same as the other Too Faced chocolate bar palettes. Amazing, creamy, buttery, so easily blendable. I love the palette. It's just the same formula as the other amazing palettes from Too Faced. I just was surprised by the colors. And I was a little disappointed, actually. Like, to me, I was getting this limited edition amazing palette that I thought was going to be one of kind, like with all these fun pop of colors and like bright colors for spring and summer, and I just didn't feel like that this palette like knocked it out of the park in that. It just was kind of like, oh, I get a couple really fun colors and then a lot of other colors that, you know, Too Faced is already really comfortable with and has tons of them in their palette. So I was a little disappointed by that. But overall, as a makeup collector and a makeup lover, I do really love this palette. I just thought for being a limited edition, it would be a lot more special, a lot more unique, and just a lot more peach, honestly. It's called Sweet Peaches. I thought it was going to be tons of peach. So let me go ahead and show you one up close shot so you guys can see. You do get the same size mirror as you do normally. there are all the colors. You can see how dark they are on this side. Like, I could not believe it. So anyways, let's get to swatching because that's what you guys care about. So I will swatch them 3 at a time. So let's see. This, I swatched them out of order. This one right here in the middle is White Peach. Then we have Nectar, and then we have Peaches and Cream. So that one is Nectar, and then we have White Peach, and then you have Peaches and Cream, which is a really nice creamy transition color. So there are those first 3 shades in the palette. I did go ahead and prime my hand just so you guys know, so you can see the true colors. Then let's swatch the next row. I really do like the next row right here. However, they're just neutral colors. I was like, come on, people. So this one is Luscious. This is my second favorite color in the palette. It's a gorgeous champagne color. Then we have Cobbler, which is a bronze. And then we have Georgia, which is a really nice peachy transition color. So there are those colors. Luscious is definitely my second favorite in the palette. It's gorgeous. And then you have the bronzy color, which is Cobbler, and then you have Georgia. And moving on, now this is probably the row with the 2 colors that are the most like indicative of the palette. You've got these 2 peach colors right there. I was just hoping the palette was mostly those colors. So we have Just Peachy, Candied Peach, and Caramelized. So there are those colors, and you can see all of them have like a really nice sheen to them. Like all the metallic ones are really foiled and just beautiful. Okay, so the next one we have a green shade, and then we have my favorite shade in the entire palette, and then we have a really nice brown. So this one is Her Heart. Then my favorite shade in the palette is Bellini, and then this one is Puree. So there you guys go. You've got a really nice forest green. This beautiful, I got a little green in it. A beautiful like iridescent peachy pink coral color. Love it. Bellini is definitely my favorite in the palette. And then Puree, which is a really nice milk chocolate brown. And these last 6 are definitely the darkest in the palette. So this one is a black shade called Tempting. Then we have Peach Pit, which I don't quite get that one. This one is like a dark kind of burgundy, and then we have Summer Yum. So let's see. So there you go. I will say again, they've done a great job with the black shade. For some reason, I don't use blacks that often in a palette, but I tend to be very picky with them. Like, I like a jet black. Like, if I want black, I want a good black color. I don't want a muted black. I don't want like a grayish black. So they did a good job with the black. Then you had that Peach Pit that is a really pretty burgundy bronze color, and then another great transition color. All right, now for the last one, we have a brown and then some purples. So we have Charmed, I'm Sure, Delectable, and Talk Derby to Me. Talk Derby to Me, that's so funny. So there we go. You have a brown, a purple, and then a really, really dark purple with a little bit of sparkles in them, but you can't really see them unless you're up close because they are extremely finely milled. So that was swatches of all the entire palette. They are very pigmented, just as amazing as all the other colors in all the other Too Faced palettes. I just was a little disappointed in the actual colors they curated in this palette. I was just a little surprised that they weren't quite as fun. I was just expecting some more colors like Just Peachy, Candied Peach, Bellini, Georgia. Like, I was expecting a lot of that with maybe a little brown, a little green, but like, I was definitely surprised with these like dark colors over here. Definitely surprised there was a black in the palette and like dark purples and things like that. But overall, I still really love this palette. It's a great quality. It's limited edition, so if you're a makeup collector and love, you know, collecting makeup and things like that, I would definitely get your hands on it while you can because they are beautiful colors. Just you got to get past the fact that they're not exactly all these bright summery colors. But overall, I do love the palette, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review and getting to see swatches of the new limited edition Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced. And if you guys did, give this video a thumbs up, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it down below. Let me know know if you're interested in the palette, if you picked it up, or if you guys want to see a get ready with me or tutorial using this palette, definitely let me know down below and I can do that for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!